Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief in the beautiful city of Bangkok, Thailand, with my brother JR Maya in the house. Alright, you have my other brother Kuna Senatiraja in the house. Alright, guys, we're just sitting and deciding and discussing excitingly what we're gonna do for 2023. And here you have Trevor Kuna, who took a couple of years of soul searching in Canada, and he is back. Alright, the one and only Trevor Kuna. Okay, and guys, we are here in Bangkok. I landed a few hours ago, and we are here to spend time with the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. Okay, and like I told you guys, whenever I have an opportunity to be with my mentor, to be with my upline, alright, I take the initiative. This is one thing I've learned, is not only emptying your cup, it's seeking guidance from your mentor, from your coach B, from your upline, from your working upline. And this has become a habit in me, and I think it's one of my main key to my success, is the fact that I seek from the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. So before I start, Assalamualaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Bonjour to everyone in the French-speaking countries. Privyet to everyone of the Russian-speaking warriors of the V out there. Alright, apa kabar, ni hao ma, mekalawa, sin chao. Alright guys, namaste, namaskaram, wanakam, sastrikal, aibowan, vigets, ola. Alright, greetings to everyone around the world. This is your chief. Welcome to week 48, week 48, which is the first week of your month 12, rank advancement month. And I was just talking with Dato Sri yesterday, and I was telling him, alright, as a downline, telling my upline, counseling with my upline, basic building block number 7, and I was telling him how I'm so worried about this Christmas, New Year, the world slowing down, being distracted by the World Cup football, being distracted by all kinds of stories about economies and this and that. And then he told me the decision is not in the millions of downlines we have around in the world. The decision is in the hands of the leaders and the uplines. Alright, so monkey see, monkey do. You are the benchmark. So this is Chief telling all the uplines who are on this Instagram live with me. Alright guys, you have to decide the mojo, the mood, the intensity, the switch onness for the next 5 weeks, okay? Now let me do a few shout outs to everyone who has logged on, my V family around the world. Right, Generous Preeti, Ibn Abbas in the house, I think in Ghana. Congratulations to all my Ghana warriors on the successful NSS. Alright, we have Siamak, another warrior of mine. Siamak, Africa, number 1. Alright, Shubhash, the Amana Bishek, Anjali Gupta, Sila, my brother, how are you? Rolex Karthik, Zulu, all the way from Singapore, Saukainya, Aryan, Mithun Raj, JR Maya, who was JR Maya is literally 10 feet away from me, alright, inside the restaurant, and I'm outside, okay? And coming to Thailand to see JR is like coming home to see my brother. Love you, Apu. Sanjay Bagrawa, Abhishek, Bharat, the V official, Loreen, Kunan in the house, Bosku, Kunan, are you happy? You're Prime Minister now. Alright, Vicky Ras, bonjour. Alright, we have Brijesh, we have Sati, we have Shipra, I see you guys, Vicky Patel, Ogusiama, Morocco, Vinu Joel. Trevor, Vinu Joel in the house, all the way from Dubai. Alright, Deepak Pandey, Katara, Shafir, Gautam Singh, Tipa, how are you? Kalai, how are you? The one and only Adli Hassan in the house. Sarah Zalmadi. Sami Ramak. Alright. Anjali Gupta. Princess Devani, I remember you. Anand, how are you, Anand? Miss you, bro. Tirupati Reddy. Alan Clar, Yetli. Alright, guys. Greetings from all over the world. So this is your chief. There's some background music which I purposely put on to raise the tempo of today's Insta Live. Okay. Now, after speaking to Dato Sri yesterday, landing in Bangkok today with Kuna, JR, Trevor. Alright, Amril just landed, the CEO of QNet. And I'm going to spend the next 3 days, right, fully immersed in studentship mode with Dato Sri Vijay. And why we are all gathered here is to plan 2023. And today I want to talk about this to everyone. Now, the biggest mistake we make is that we go into a new year unprepared. Now, before network marketing, your biggest preparation for New Year would be, where are you celebrating New Year? Where's the party? Alright, and then on the 1st of January, like all the morons around the world, you come up with this New Year resolutions. Whether to lose weight, alright, to quit smoking, alright, to be a vegetarian, okay, to be consistent with your TAT or whatever. I'm sorry, before networking. And I realize that the biggest mistake a networker can make, no matter how big, no matter how small your checks are right now, no matter how big, no matter how small your organization is, we are coming to the end of November. Alright, we are crossing over into the final 4 weeks of 2022. Now, you are now no longer just the average Joe or the average Joanne. Alright, your priorities are not where's the party, what you're going to wear, how you're going to suffer and crawl into the office on January 1. You are now an entrepreneur. You are now the CEO of your business, of your tracking center, of your future, of the future of your kids, your family, your community, your team, your organization, your downlines. And therefore, imagine if you are a CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation. Imagine, for 1 minute, let your mind run wild. If you are going into a brand new year, how well prepared, how much planning would you have done by now on the 27th of November? How much planning you would have done? You would have put your budget together. You would have put your product development together. You would have put your marketing strategy together. You would have put your manpower planning together. You would have put your targets or your KPIs or your financial goals and other goals, everything set. You would have had 100 meetings with your senior management, junior management, employees, set the tone, create a war cry, a mantra for 2023, even choosing the color scheme of your logo, the look, the feel, everything would have been done by now. You are still not thinking like a CEO. Alright, this is the greatest paradigm shift that Dato Sri Vijay told me 24 years ago. He said, Patman, you are no longer just Patman. You are Mr. Padmasilan Senatiraja, CEO of your business. Now, this means that you have to plan what's going to happen in 2023. And the beauty about network marketing, you don't have to lock yourself up in a room and plan on your own. Alright, you have an upline, you have an organization, you have the V, you have the team, you have so many people for you to sit down and plan with. Now, don't get me wrong, I want you to focus on presentation. I want you to focus on sustaining and maintaining the momentum for the year end so that you cross into 2023 with some powerful momentum. But you need to plan. Alright, so I'm going to ask you some fundamental questions. Take out a paper, take out a pen, press record, or go back to my grid after this and remember the questions I asked. The first question. I don't like postmortems. Dato Sri Vijay never allowed me to spend more than 1 minute on postmortems. But the first question, how did you perform in 2022? Alright, be honest, be truthful with yourself. You're going to have to do this publicly. Sit down, look at the mirror. When I do my introspection every morning before I sleep, I ask myself, right, how did Patman Senati Raja, your chief, your upline, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, how did I perform in 2022? Did I give my best? Was I distracted? Did I work as hard as I did in 2020, 2021? Where did I screw up? What did I not do enough of? Did I walk the talk? Did I live up to the expectation of my uplines, my downlines, my family, my friends, people that rely on me? I need you to introspect how you lived 2022. Did you waste 365 days that God gave you as a gift? Right? Did you spend too much time switched off? Were you distracted? Right? Because you were still a wimp at that time with the challenges that you were facing in a market or your team or whatever. So ask yourself this question, introspect. And the fundamental introspection that you have to ask, which is difficult, but you can't avoid it, is how did you perform with your TAT for 2022? If your target was 100,000 US and you achieved 25,000 US, why? What happened? What did you not do enough of? When did you realize you were not going to achieve your target? When did you seek from your upline, sit down, counsel, and find out the course correction that you have to take to achieve that TAT? Or instead you blame COVID, you blame your mother-in-law, you blame the cat, the next door auntie, challenges in your market, lack of PR, Google search. I hope you don't live that way. Then you're never going to achieve what you're meant to achieve as your dreams, guys. Right? So ask yourself, how far are you from your TAT? And if you really want to be honest with yourself, the only reason you did not hit your 2022 TAT, the answer why you did not hit it, go look for a mirror. You'll see the answer. It's you. If it is to be, it is up to me. Remember that mantra Dato Sri taught us. So you got to have an honest review of your TAT. Now guys, don't get me wrong. You got still 5 more weeks. Miracles can happen in 5 weeks. Don't sleep, don't eat, don't get married, don't get distracted, don't celebrate Christmas, don't celebrate New Year. And maybe you can catch up on your TAT the last 5 weeks. I have done it before. Atli has done it. You ask David, Arun, Sati, all of us have done it. Alright? Because Dato kicked us out of our comfort zone the last 5 weeks. I remember Dato used to call me every day. Alright? And said, are you closer? Are you closer to your target? Are you there yet? Did you push yourself? How many presentation? How many closing? Did you do that? Did you follow through? How many of your guys doing presentation? He didn't allow me to sleep, guys. I don't know how he did it, but he would wake me up like 6 in the morning. Unbelievable. Alright? So you still got 5 more weeks. So don't be a defeated moron. Victory can be achieved in 5 weeks what you couldn't achieve for 47 weeks. Are you guys with me or not? So review that. Get real. And then you got a plan for 2023. 2023, very simple. Alright? Ask yourself. The first question you must ask yourself is, after knowing who you were in 2022, strength and weaknesses, because nobody is perfect. Alright? With your strength and weaknesses in 2022, you're going into 2023. Which version of you do you want to go into 2023? The more passionate version? The more patient version? Alright? The version that can control his or her ego faster with a snap of a finger? The crazier version? The hungrier version? The angrier version? Alright? The more caring version? The more in service version? The leadership by example version? So ask yourself with all honesty, from what you have realized of 2022, which version of you, which version of Yusuf, which version of Atli, Kalai, Tipa, Brijesh, Sati, which version of you, Tamim, Ramala, alright, Brijendra, Jamshid, alright, Swarna, which version of you, Edwin, Vicky, which version of you do you want to go into 2023? Because you know your weaknesses better than anyone else, right? Don't bull sugar me and don't bull sugar yourself. You know your weaknesses, you know your mistakes, you know where you screwed up, you know how to correct it, you know the importance of doing mauna, you know that the ultimate goal in life is to quell your ego and win the battle within yourself. Alright? You know that you are responsible, you know everything, guys. I don't have to tell you. But you have to decide on who is going into 2023. The 2022 version, same moron, you will get the same results. For things to change, I have to change. Remember that Gandhiji's mantra that Dato Sri has instilled in us as the V Network. For things to change, I must change. So if you go into 2023 as the same version you were in 2022, you're not going to see better results. That much I can guarantee you. So take a piece of paper, take a pen and write down what do you want to change about yourself before going into 2023. And don't give me the bull sugar that you're going to implement this change on January 1. Please don't be like the rest of the world. Start today. Start the changes now, right after this Instagram live. Why not? Why do you have to wait for a specific date after the balloons drop to change? If you can change now, why not change now? The only thing holding you back is yourself. So I want you to list down everything about you that you want to change to make 2023 a better year, a greater year, with a better version of yourself. Number one. Number two, by now, I hope you have found time to counsel with all your working uplines. Alright, on what is your TAT for 2023. Exact science, 53 weeks, taking into account Eid, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Diwali, kids going to school, tax audit period, summer vacation, typhoon, alright, political elections. You should know everything of 2023, and your TAT, which is target achieve target, which you will work very closely with your working upline, should be a perfect science. That means you will be able to see me in January and tell me what will be your check or what your check should be on week 50 of the year 2023 or week 37 or week 29. And you know why your check is going to be there. It's a mixture of dream, the power of belief, alright, the balance of reality, alright, environment, country, region. You put all of that together, you will be able to get clarity of what you want to achieve. The same applies to all the corporate guys. What's your KPI? What are you going to achieve in 2023? You need to know now. You need to counsel with your bosses or your uplines and figure this out. So I have been with Dato Sri Vijay, online, on the phone, face to face, flew all the way to Bangkok without sleeping for 2 days, for your information, alright, and waiting outside his house in Bangkok, begging him for time so that I can counsel with him for my TAT 2023, my KPIs 2023, that I have to deliver as being responsible for all of you guys. So your TAT must be perfect. Scientifically, even if you're a brand new guy, your TAT can be the number of sign-ups that you're getting in the first week or the number of presentations that you and your organization are going to do, and you start off 2023, okay? Now the third thing you have to ask yourself, alright, who are you going to build? Because network marketing is not about you. It's about the people you build. And Dato Sri Vijay always told me, Patman, create 1,000 Patmans. We'll be flying around the world, alright, as the greatest network marketing company in the history of this industry. Now, what does it mean, find 1,000 Patmans? Well, firstly, there's nobody there as gorgeous as me, but that's, again, God's gift. My mother, my father, the DNA, this is all natural, alright, okay? What does it mean, find 1,000 Patmans? What he meant is, build 1,000 Patmans. Now, it sounds big, 1,000 Patmans, alright? But he said you start with one. Start with one. So who are you going to build in 2023? Who's that girl or guy that you're going to pick up and train, instill the DNA of our founders, all right? Hold their hand, keep them strong, okay? Focused on their dream, focused on their goal. Who you're going to build? Because remember, to become a max out king or queen, to achieve financial freedom is not a walk in the park. And you cannot do it alone. It is an impossibility. You only can do it by duplicating yourself and building leaders. So who are you going to build? All right? Very important question. List down. Now don't put 100 names. I believe in the power of the dream, but you also have to recognize the fact that you can't build 100 people equally. All right? So please, who are you going to build? And logically, it should be balanced on your left and right. Don't build everyone on your right and then call me and say, Chief, I build 100 people, my check is still 250. Then I get physical. Are you guys with me or not? All right, so balance your left and right. Counsel your upline. Okay, that's important. Now, that's who you're going to build. Now, the next question is, who's going to build you? Because you cannot stop growing. All right, the golden rule of this journey that I have observed with Japa and Dato Sri, and I watch them as my uplines and mentors. They have never stopped growing. I am your chief, I am your upline, I am so many things. But the proudest title I carry is I am a student of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay after 24 years. I will never freaking stop being a student. Because you stop learning, you stop growing. You stop growing, your checks drop. Your checks drop, your organization dies. Are you guys with me now? So you have to continue to grow. Alright? So who's going to help you grow? Identify that person. Maybe it's your working upline. Maybe it's somebody above your working upline. Now have coffee with that person and say the obvious. State the obvious. Alright? Like I will go to Dato Sri Vijay every year and say, Anne, please help me grow. I am here, your humble student, empty cup. Alright, do whatever you must with me, but please help me grow. I don't want to die as a nobody. I don't want to die stagnant. It's so obvious, right, guys? I've been following him for 24 years. Obviously, I want to grow. But it's important to state the obvious. So go to your upline, the one you are seeking from, the one you have chosen to be your mentor, your guide, your working upline, and tell them, I want to grow. I want to grow in 2023. Please help me grow. I surrender. I empty my cup. Alright? Guide me, push me, hammer me, uplift me. Be unreasonable. Be my coach. But please help me grow. You have to say it. A lot of people think it's understood. No, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not understood. You got to state the obvious. It establishes trespass. It strengthens that bond between you and your mentor and guide. Alright? And then, only then can you help others grow. Because you cannot push if you are not being pushed. You cannot talk about growth if you are not growing. You cannot talk about evolution and change and all these big words if the others cannot see it in you. The world has changed today. Alright? People can see through you faster than we ever could those days. So helping people grow, put the list, your growth, identify the people who are going to help you grow, 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. Now please don't go to 100 people also and tell them, help me grow, help me grow. You'll be one confused moron, guys. Alright? I have 2 mentors, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. I had 3, my mother. Alright, she still mentors me subconsciously today from up above. Alright, I'm willing to learn from anyone. But my mentors are Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Complete surrender. Shut up, listen, do. Alright? Complete trespass. But I still state the obvious with these 2 great men every year. Alright? So that's the 3rd point. Who you're going to help grow and who's going to help you grow. Alright? The 4th point is you're starting a brand new year. A brand new year. And it gives you an opportunity to instill a new DNA or amplify a DNA that has weakened in yourself and your organization. Alright? So you have to discuss with your upline and organization, your team, that what DNA do we want to instill in our organization this year? All right, is it about rhythm, raise yourself to help mankind? Is it about service above self? All right, is it about the importance of TAT? Is it the importance of presentation? Is it the importance of responsible network marketing? All right, where you are built to last and not only built to earn next week and the week after and then your network collapse, but you want to build long term. All right, is it long term? Is it about today or is it about leaving a legacy? So this is an opportunity for you to launch a mantra, launch a war cry, launch a message that will remain your message throughout the year of 2023, and this message should create vibration through your network. I like, for example, Lorin, the word legacy. You see, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay didn't start this organization to earn for a week. They didn't start this organization to make a quick buck. They built this organization to leave a legacy. I told you, what I'm doing today is no longer about me. I want this company, I want this organization to last for 100 years so that my sons can go up on stage and talk to a crowd, inshallah, one day at a VCon, or maybe the name will change to XCon, I don't know, whatever it wants. But you are here to build long term. You are here to leave a legacy. That's why one of the years I remember, built to last. So is that your message? Responsible network marketing means making sure you retain people as long as possible. Making sure people earn, making sure people understand how powerful and how amazing this industry of direct selling is. Network marketing, but more importantly, how unbelievable QNet and the V is, guys. Is it about education, enhancing your training, reaching more people through social media, videos, training, whatever it is? So what is your message to your organization in 2023? Go ask your upline. Make them uncomfortable. Call your upline right after this and say, upline, what's the message for 2023? What's the DNA we want to instill? What's our war cry? What's the mantra, baby, for 2023? Ask your uplines. All right? I'm going to ask Dr. C today anyway. I already know the answer, but I still have to ask him. Ask the obvious. Get the obvious answer. That reaffirmation is so important. So guys, the year is ending, 2023. All right? But the beauty about the year ending, besides the New Year's party and all that crap, is that it's a brand new year. It gives yourself an opportunity to reset, to restart the engines, to revitalize yourself, to reignite the fire in your organization. But start now. Don't wait. Don't wait for December 31st. It's just a date in the bloody calendar. What if I told you tomorrow is January 1? Let's go with that. Tomorrow is January 1. Happy New Year, my V family around the world. Let me start today. Do it now. Are you guys with me? So it's week 48. I know the rank week just finished. I don't want you to go like, no. Guys, we did not build you to take a break. We built you as warriors. Warriors never switch off. Warriors never give up. Warriors understand the responsibility on your shoulders and they keep moving forward. There is no retreat. Are you with me? So I love you guys. Happy New Year. It's January 1. So get off your ass. Alright. Answer all the questions I ask. Alright. And kick in everything now. Let's close this year. Or let's start this year with a bang. This is your chief from the beautiful city of Bangkok, Thailand. Alright. Saying I love you guys. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday message.